Okay, we're going to look at removing the lower A-pillar trim section, this plastic section from the A4, S4 and RS4. We'll use exactly the same system. Now if you take a quick look at this piece, it's actually composed of two pieces. The first is the lower piece itself, which starts here, runs across here, goes into the side of the footwell here, and then in addition to that you've actually got this second section, this thin bit here, which is the top bit, and this bit here needs to come out before the lower part. Okay, well I've actually removed the glove box on this car. You're not going to have that luxury, I suspect, on yours, but you don't need to remove the glove box to get this out. Okay, just for ease of illustration, this is how it will look in your car with the glove box and everything else in place. And what you need to do to get a bit more access to this, you need to remove this side panel, and if you look down at the bottom here, there's a little tab you can get your tool into. If you've got one, use a proper trim tool. If you haven't, very carefully use a flathead screwdriver. That whole thing pops out. It's just three clips that keep that in place. And then what you'll be left with is you'll be left with some much better access to getting in to the back of this trim, so we can get this off. Okay, so I've just shown you kind of what you'll be looking at. So what you're going to be trying to access this is the two clips that are on the back here. You've got one around here and one around the same place at the bottom here. The top one's easiest to work on. Now again, if you, as with any of these kind of fixings, these trim fixings, if you flex it a little bit, you can kind of feel where the clip is. You see where it stops bending, which is just about under my thumb there. There. Okay. Now with all of these fixings, if you can, try not to pull them too hard. Give them little tugs rather than pulling onto them, continually. Just give them little tugs and see if you can pop it out like so. Okay, and there's a shot of the two clips. As you can see, the rear clip has unfortunately decided to stay in the hole there. They can be a little bit tricky to get out because you haven't got a lot of access, but it can be done if you've got a 90-degree long nose pliers, bent long nose pliers. You can sometimes get those in either side and just pull that out. Or alternatively, you can do it with a hook tool. A bit of fiddling. If you've lost your clip in the hole, the same as I have, a bit of fiddling, you will get it out, but they can be a bit of a pain to be prepared. Okay, now we can look at removing the main lower section itself. Now along the length here, there's a series of clips. I think there's 4 clips along here. So we need to pop these off first. So we'll start working from this end and we'll work down towards the front of the car. So if you just reach under the lip, just give it a wobble. Again, don't hold on to it, because what will happen is you'll give it loads of strength and all of a sudden one will pop and you'll end up ripping the whole thing out of the car. So again, just give it little tugs, just to try and pop out one clip at a time. There we go. And like I said before, on the other piece, if you give it a little bend, it will tell you exactly where the clip is. And rather than trying to pull it out a long way away from the clip, which means you're likely to snap it, try and get your fingers as close into the clip as you can. Here we go, fantastic. And if you slide the whole thing forward, like so, the reason you have to slide it forward is you've got this little tab here, which slots in behind here, like so. So once you've pulled these off, pull the whole thing forward to undo this clip here. If you have a quick look on the underside here, these are the trim clips that we just removed. 1, 2 and 3, it's not 4. Again, you've got on this centre one, you've actually got a guide that goes down to keep everything nice and straight. And again, I've lost one of my clips in there, so I'm going to have some fun popping that back out. But you can see on this last one here, this section actually passes through this section, which is why it's essential if you're removing any of the other panels such as the B, this A always has to come out before B. So that's how you remove that.